Welcome to the lecture on cleaning and oiling the Singer 1862 sewing machine. Proper maintenance is essential to keep your machine running smoothly and ensure its longevity. Let's go through these steps. Before we start anything, make sure your machine is turned off and unplugged. First thing we will do to get into the upper mechanism, the place that is often forgotten when cleaning the machine. So first we are going to open this top cover, and here you will see that there are 3 screws on the top of the machine cover. So now we will remove these screws using a screwdriver. I'm using a small one, so first we are going to remove this first screw. The screw is longer than you think, so get in there and just get out of the screw. And now we are going to remove the another screw which is behind bobbin spindle, and just remove this. And the last one which is along with take up lever, so we are going to remove this and get out there. And now we are going to gently remove this top cover and place it in a side, and then we are going to go down and remove this part. First unscrew this. First unscrew this to remove the pressure foot, and then you are going to want to remove your needle. There is a needle clamp on one side that you can turn by hand, loosen it and pull the needle straight down and out. Set your pressure foot and needle out of the side. Now we are gonna get into the machine, and first going to remove this slide plate and set aside. And now I'm going to remove this needle plate by using my hand. Most of the machine has screws on the plate, but this one doesn't have any screws on the plate. Now normally I clean my machine once in a month, but if you are not an occasional saver, you might not need to clean that often, maybe not even once a month. But it's always good to get in there, just take it out and dust it, clean it up. So just start off by using my old toothbrush to remove this lint on the sides of the plate. You can use any brush around the house like paintbrush or any other soft brush, and now gently remove the lint between these feed dogs and bobbin housing just right here. And now that we have all cleaned around the bobbin housing, we are going to get into the bobbin housing itself. It's this black plastic piece in the middle that actually comes out of the machine, and that is great because sometimes when you work on heavy cotton fabric, the fiber built underneath. Now to pulling this out, just grab your screwdriver, and here is a little lock. We are going to just push it back, and now I'm ready to remove the bobbin housing. Just gently lift up and out, and you can see it kind of looks like. Use a small brush like a soft bristle paintbrush to gently remove any dust, lint or debris from the machine's exterior and interior components. Pay special attention to the bobbin area, feed dogs. Now I'm using a little paintbrush to remove the lint and dust inside the bobbin housing. Some of these little chunks may have moved internally, so at this point you should be pretty clean. Take a final look to get any remaining debris out, and now you have cleaned out most of the bobbin housing, and you are going to grab the actual bobbin housing and give it a good brushing and prepare to put the machine back together. And also don't forget to these stitch plates, these needle plate and slide plate, just clean it. And now before putting this stuff back, we are going to move on the top part just to clean it with a paintbrush and remove the lint and dust. Be very careful in this upper piece, as again there are many small moving parts that you don't want to break off. Just gently go over it. And now just clean the side part with a tissue. You can use any soft piece of cloth to cleaning the dust. And now take a final look to get any remaining debris out. Just brush it, and once you have cleaned it all, in the next step we are going to putting the oil in our machine. Oiling is very important because oiling your sewing machine is crucial for its smooth operation and longevity. Proper lubrication reduces friction between moving parts, preventing wear and tear while ensuring consistent performance. Regular oiling also helps maintain the machine's accuracy and prevents rust and corrosion. Particularly in older models, by incorporating oiling into your sewing machine maintenance routine, you can prolong its lifespan and enjoy reliable stitching for years to come. Now I'm just going to open the bottle cap and apply a drop of sewing machine oil to designated oiling points. Consult your manual for specific locations. Be sure to use sewing machine oil specifically formulated for this purpose. After putting the oil on the top part of the machine, we are going to go down and just put the one drop oil on this little lock just right here, as you can see. And now grab the bobbin housing and put the oil on the back of the bobbin housing, and that is it. After oiling, wipe away any excess oil with a clean dry cloth to prevent it from transferring onto fabric during sewing. Now just grab your bobbin housing and it should gently set back and grab the arm that you took off. And now take your screwdriver and just put this lock back into the bobbin housing. Now take your needle plate and put it back on the same way you took it off, gently setting into place. And also put this bobbin cover plate back you took off. Now we are going to move on the top part. Just hold the upper mechanism, hold the upper top and clean it with tissue, and be gentle when attaching them back together as they will click into the place. And now again grab your screwdriver and put the screws back into the place you took off, and now you are almost done. And then we are going to go down, and for final assembly, put your presser foot back on and put the needle back in place. Remember, the needle goes flat portion to the back and it is straight up, and gently tighten your uh, and gently tighten. Use your flywheel to make sure everything is working smoothly before you put power back to your machine. So now that you got all those dust bunnies out of there, hopefully your machine is back running at the top shape. Regular cleaning and oiling of your sewing machine, like the Singer 1862, are vital maintenance tasks. By keeping your machine free of debris and properly lubricated, you ensure its smooth operation, longevity, and consistent performance. Make these practices a part of your sewing routine to enjoy uninterrupted stitching for years to come. Now, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'm happy to help you out as much as I can.